What's up, guys? Well, I'm making another video. I was decided to show you guys my 75 gallon. This is one of my first tanks I bought after I had the 10 gallon for a few months, and I reached out and I bought three used tanks, a 75, 46 gallon bow front, and a 55 gallon, which I ended up giving away. And it came with stands and a couple hang on backs and some fish, and I paid like $450 for all three tanks and everything. And looking back, if I would have, and it probably helped jumpstart me into the hobby, but looking back, I would have preferred to buy new tanks, because what end up happening is I end up upgrading everything. So all the old decor, plastic stuff I don't have anymore. What I do have, and this stand was white, and I don't like this stand because the tank is only 4 feet off the ground from top to bottom. And the sad part is my FX6 fits under it without the connections. But with the hoses, it hits the bottom of the tank, and so I have to put the FX6 outside the tank, which sucks. So I'll end up upgrading the stand eventually, but my fiance painted it black for me, and I love it. Really do love it. But it's my 75 gallon tank. I got an FX6 on it, fully decked out with biomedia. And I got Aqua Clear 110, which houses, here, I can show you actually. Let's look. You'll probably see on the side here. Let's get there you go. So, first layer, foam, biohome, foam, biohome, crushed coral. So, that's what's going on in my aqua clears, and I usually do that in most of them. And we have super acidic soft water here. I actually run all my tanks on well water, which I don't recommend because it has nitrates in it already, which is bad. But supposedly less than 10 parts per million nitrates is safe to drink. But that's what I'm running with. And I have plants in all my tanks, so I'm usually under 20 parts per million at the end of the week. Sometimes I get to 40 when I add nutrients and stuff. But yeah, but let's see what we got going on in this tank. This is the 75 gallon. It's old tank too, guys. Home to my koi angel, and this is one of the kois I've had since the beginning of the hobby. When I got these three used tanks, he was one that came with. I had two boys and a girl, and they bred several times for me. I got the Millennium Rainbow, beauty. I got two Bosemani females, I put a mop in here, and my Dojo Loach ate all the eggs just continuously. Let me get closer. This is one of my males, and sadly I bought a bunch of Bosemani, and I bought three from Pet Supermarket. They all died. And then I bought three more, and I only got one and two females. But this one's old, and he's blind, if I can get it. When I first got him, he went blind, but he's still beautiful fish. Really pretty. I'm eventually gonna add probably about 10 more Bosemani to this tank. But everybody's favorite in this tank are the Denison barbs, the roseline sharks. Everybody that sees them are like, what is that? And they are beautiful. And the camera doesn't do justice. They have this green going on the top of their head. And I have 5. I bought 3, and these fish are expensive, guys. $18 for one. And so I bought 3, and you can see the big ones. And then I have 2 small ones that I went on Black Friday. Pet Supermarket does half off. So I definitely recommend buying fish on Black Friday. But these are the roseline sharks, which are gorgeous. Check out my little, there's my little swordtail female that I raised from fry. So I didn't know. I had a pregnant female that got sick, and I put her in a quarantine tank, and she had her babies, and I was like, awesome, there's 20 babies in the tank. Next day there was 1. I didn't know they ate their fry, and so she had eaten them all, and excuse me, I had 1 left, and I raised them for fry, which is cool, makes it fun. And I also have in this tank a Bolivian ram, which is, I tried to keep him with my other rams, and he's just aggressive. He does fine by himself. Look at him stunting. He's like, look at me. He knows we're looking. Beautiful fish. Love them. I think they're very underrated in the hobby. And then I got some heel stream loaches. See if we get a heartbeat. Cool. I got 3 different ones. Oh, I hate that water spot. It drives me crazy. There's one on the back glass. I got intake filters from Aquarium Co-op on all my tanks. Even on the Aqua Clear. Just makes sense, guys. I got a couple pleco caves in here. Where is my beautiful snowball pleco? Yep, he's in the wood, guys. He'll come out later. I have to get a picture to show you. I can see him moving in there. So as far as plants, Java fern on wood from Aquarium Co-op. See how good that grows? Look how green it is. It's a beautiful plant. Just picked up this sword from Aquarium Co-op as well. Already had this one. And you see how this is from Aquarium Co-op. Look at how the leaves grow on this one. And then I got this one. I don't know if that's because it's a merged growth. It was grown out of water, and it gets these round, kind of like dwarf sage maybe. That's what I'm guessing. But I'm seeing, no, I don't know. I don't mind that. I'm just surprised that, that would turn into something like that. And I see these at Petco all the time. And I thought I would be getting another one of these, but it's okay. You see, I got a runner. Check out the runner, guys. First one. This plant has it. This plant was in my CO2 tank originally, and it was huge. Amazing in CO2. And then I put it in this, and you can't see it on the camera. It looks healthy as can be, but it's a little light. And some of the leaves, I got a little bit, and I give them root tabs and easy green and everything, but it hasn't done as well. So, but it looks good. It's just not perfect. I'd add CO2 to the tank just to make it right, And then I had a big clump. You see all these plants, guys? I had a big clump of crypts that were in these rocks right here. So I took them out and made 100 plants. And I think it's starting to look good. Let's back up a little bit. Baby Yoda, the child. But I think it's starting to look much better. I'll check this out, guys. Sweet kitty. But yeah, it's my 75-gallon Bosemani Millennium Rainbow Koi Angel. It's just a little community. Roseline sharks, Bolivian rams, hillstream loaches, a beautiful snowball pleco. Can't wait for these plants to start growing in thicker. In the front, those crypts, they're gonna take off. I think the Eheim Jaeger heater in the back is a 200 watt maybe. I think it's huge, but it works really well. Tell me what you think, guys. I know the water level's a little low right now, which drives me crazy, and you can see those bubbles. But tomorrow's water change day, so you see how clear it is day before water change day. Water is always clear. You don't need no easy green machine. I bought two when I first got in the hobby because the lady who sold me the tank told me she had a real bad algae issue, and I was like, I'm gonna fix that. So I bought that thinking that's what did it, and really is, you want to keep the algae away, get timers for your lights and over filter. Make sure you got flow everywhere in the tank. If you got still water, you're gonna have algae. Oh yeah, the Anubias. So this Anubias I just bought. So my fiance bought me this chunk of wood, which is really nice, good size, and it lays flat. So I decided to plant or glue some Anubias to it that I got from a local fish store. And this is actually two plants that I had the rhizome going one way and the other one going the other way, so they grew into it, and it looks like a bush. Love it. This one I just chopped up a little bit, took a bunch of leaves off of it because they were looking kind of black. So, and I tried to clean them and they weren't coming off, but you can see I could take these three off and it'll start taking off. I already got new growth. Slow grower though, guys. It takes months. Yeah, this is my 75-gallon. I love this tank. I think it needs more fish. But tell me what you think. Alright guys, it's my time. I'll holla at you. Peace.